Good rising. It's come to my attention that professionals with degrees of university or high school degrees, they don't have the ability to say no to authority figures. When asked directly divisive questions and expect a yes or a no, you're not capable of giving one. It's goddamn amazing. Instead, you become flamboyant and argumentative, and you like to change the fucking facts. You like to deviate around from the issues that are being discussed. Let's bounce to another issue. Let's talk about a different topic because you can't say yes or no in regards to anything that's going to come out of my mouth here. So I'm not impressed with your education. I'm not impressed with your silence. I'm not impressed with your ability to keep your mouth shut. It doesn't impress me. It doesn't pay fucking for my education. It doesn't reimburse me for my time. Your silence, however, is a waste of time and fucking, quite frankly, horrifying. Your willingness to keep your mouth shut in regards to the issues that will be displayed, it's a disgrace. So I don't respect people that don't have anything to say for themselves. I said that to my sister yesterday. My sister loves being derogatory about people behind their backs, but then for fucking A, goddamn, get right in her goddamn face, put a camera in her face and start fucking grilling her. Run. Run. Run and hide. It's all these people are capable of doing. It's fucking amazing. By me expressing and verbalizing that there was a problem, it caused one. Amazing. Good rising. Not too bad. Setting up today's chat. I told my sister yesterday, so I'm feeling pretty good about that one. There's snow in there? Mm. Yeah, fuck, I ain't doing anything either. Good rising, Chuck. I'm stalking my sister this morning, gentlemen. Well, she's a favorite, so essentially I want to see if I can break her like a horse during one of these streams. I tagged her on the feed and she said, not on camera. No, you don't want to say anything on camera because then there'll be recorded evidence. There won't be anything left for you to argue with. There was a recording. Me giving an explanation and you sitting there silent. Your education. You see, I've escalated the freaking situation. You know, I became assertive about it. In the beginning, James, I was scratching my head like a stupid fucking monkey, guessing half the time. Well, now I'm not guessing anymore. Right? In the beginning, remember, it was guessing games. We're not even guessing anymore. Oh, absolutely. All right. It is. This my sisters would bury me for food stamps. That's fucking wild. I can't get anything through to my sister Kayla. She wants to call me a drug addict, and I said, "Do you like sugar?" There is no rationalizing anything. I can't get her to look at anything. My God, there's one molecule difference between cocaine and sugar. And you like both substances, don't you? Right. Well, what I was trying to do in that process is make my sister see a bigger picture. Sugar's a drug, nicotine's a drug, caffeine's a drug, alcohol's an addictive substance, and you're worried about cannabis as a drug. Right. Weird how we criminalize nature. Cannabis is an herb and it's something that's a weed and it grows up out of the ground, all natural, all by itself. Yeah. God didn't want us to have it. God wouldn't have put it here. How about that? She wanted, yeah. Hmm. Hmm. Rolling is an art form. Absolutely is an art form. Snoop Dogg's got a band that does it and he pays them 60,000 a year just to roll his blunts. Yeah. It's an art. And we're confused by what is art and what is not art. Speech, speaking, speaking. That's an art form. Right. See, anything that's contradictory or calling for change is automatically ridiculed by the people that believe in the old ways. That's what you also they call this cognitive dissonance. My sister is extremely cognitive dissident. Yes, it is. Oh, Nightingale effect. Did, did you ever watch? Bet you've watched Back to the Future, right? So that one scene where Marty gets hit by the car and his mother's nursing him. She's got him naked in bed. He was suffering from Nightingale syndrome. She women like fixing broken birds, right? Women like fixing broken birds. How many times has a nurse fallen in love with their patient? That's Nightingale syndrome. How about when you love your masters more than yourselves or your employer? That's Stockholm syndrome. Right? Oh fuck yeah. Right. Right.
And I
How come
and I
only two
and I
percent of Americans farm? There's no honor in it. It's not a noble profession like prostitution.
I mean,
Yeah.
it should just be these farmers that can have no labels and farm organically. They're the ones that should be subsidized from us as the consumer to produce the best foods for us. Not the grains, the genetically modified bullshit that China tells the seed companies what they want, then say, well, we can't buy that. We don't want to feed it to our people. But they feed it to us in the form of Doritos and corn chips and all other bullshit that they make out of that. When you walk up and down every food aisle, there's a missing there's a missing atom.
Yeah.
It's all but garbage. But you're right, and you look at you're talking about cannabis, and it's interesting, because that's interesting. This natural that was everywhere. I think people plant everywhere. There's no it's just that more on cannabis. That's what you did so long ago, and that's the form of they made the fabrics and the robe and everything out of that.
Right.
Long ago, but it's like I said, fed the livestock, so everything, Matt, and they did a lot with it.
What I
Right.
just showed you there was some ice cream, and it contains locust bean gum.
What is it?
It's ice cream. Yeah.
Yep.
Ice cream.
Yep.
But what it contains, this is the first time I've noticed any insect-related stuff in ingredients, but it's called locust bean gum.
Fuck.
What the hell?
They want you eating the bugs. You know what I mean?
Yes.
I
The
remember,
bugs.
I remember,
And the hair. They like to they put all the hair in the breads. Chinese
I've
hair
heard that, yeah.
clippings.
And I've seen this
They
thing
try
on
to get us to,
plastic rice in China. What's that all about?
yeah. I mean, no wonder people have gastro issues, you know.
I read about the protein bugs that was wanting to feed kids too. Remember I mentioned that to you?
Yep.
Well, that's how the avatars get created, you know. They need to get that stuff in you. You know what I'm saying? They're changing humans and what it means to be human by we are what we eat, you know. And I mean, these sons of bitches are feeding us our own kind, and through that Soylent Green is one.
Right.
And as for this nanotech stuff, that's just absolutely terrifying to me.
That's fucking horrible, yeah.
Yeah, if you're eating at a fast food restaurant, you're at a high risk of being forced cannibalism without unwillingly knowing.
Yeah,
So
do you
I
know
don't-
about where were you? You were in America. In the UK, there was outrage because of this KFC advert, and it virtually showed them dipping a person, a kid, in the gravy. What
Swamp.
the fuck was all
Yeah.
that about?
Comes out as a human and comes out a chicken nugget.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
That's it. They're showing you what Soylent Green really is about, you know what I mean? And they're just trying to make it normal to cannibalize your own kind.
Yeah, the one thing that I've really discovered in this whole journey about finding things out is they've got to tell you. It's one of their little rules. They have to tell you.
Yep. They have
Yeah.
to, and they have to do it in plain fucking sight.
And that's what
Absolutely. It's
and
fucking
that's
hilarious, isn't it, when you think about it?
It is.
that's
So when you really think about it, the funniest fucking thing you can do is walk into a fucking room and tell everybody to go fuck themselves.
I do it.
yeah.
I'm famous down the pub.
That's
Yeah,
the
it's
last
like,
thing they're
I think,
expecting
get
from
this
you. The
right.
very last. They're expecting you to kiss ass and go along with everything, but you walk in there
Place
with
of
a
searching.
fuck you attitude and you're ready to shove fucking boot to ass.
Right, listen to this. Yeah, this is how much I've taken it to an extreme with my "go fuck myself" phrase. Yeah, because I've got the whole pub saying it now. Yeah, the one barmaid has even got a "go fuck yourself" tattoo now. How's that? How you like me now?
Right. That's the. I'm laughing. I've been doing it too long. I've perfected it. I perfected it. Don't you get it? I fucking perfected it. I walk in the room. I insult everybody. I expose the fucking president for being a transgender, child-eating molester. Hey, you consider some of the things I just.
Don't you see how they try to get these policies to go through in other countries? You know, they get something going and it's going good and they can market it. Then they give it to another country like Australia or the UK or America or Canada. They get something going, you know, one of their agendas, and they get it pushed through. Then they just roll reverse to another country. It's already in place here. We're just going to do it here. They're doing it with the food and shit too.
Yep. Maybe under the table with the
Just
keyboard.
switcheroo, you know, kind of like changing the name of the ingredients, you know, like, yeah, they're not going to call it red dye 40 anymore. Now they're going to call it something else, but it's still safe and effective for the ADHD, you know.
Pretty bold with it, ain't they?
Yeah, they are, you know, just right out in your face. And no, you know, nobody wants to really care about it. It's like, oh, you can't question Quaker Oats and what they're making. You
Yeah.
can't question Pillsbury or fucking General Mills.
Nope.
It's fucking insulting, man.
You know, like, and you know what's kind of funny about that? PepsiCo down here. PepsiCo is Quaker Oats, and Quaker Oats is Bill Gates, and Bill Gates is Gatorade, Gator Green, Gator Skin, Gatorade, and that's what they feed the get all the kids to drink those sports drinks, Sports Aid, and it's got no kidney stones in it, and it's got all the red dye pollutants and the oranges and the, you know what I mean? It's just nasty shit. Corn sugars.
I'll tell you a weird thing happened to me in the summer is I bought, you have Monster drinks over there, don't you? Obviously. Yeah,
Monster drinks?
So I bought a Monster drink. When I poured it out, it come out like a tea colour. I left it out in the sun, yeah, and it became red. It actually changed colour.
Wow.
What's in it?
Wow. You know, and that's the thing. I would never drink that shit. And there's another one called, have you seen that Liquid Death? They call it Liquid Death. And I'm like, what the fuck is people drinking this shit for?
Yeah, my girlfriend, she had a funny turn the other day because she had one of these energy drinks called Boosted or something at work. She was as high as a kite, man. She was off her face.
You know, and that's the thing with that. You know, Matt talked about some of these different things that they have in these vape shops and stuff. And what was that one? But who knows what they're putting in some of them drinks? Chemicals and shit to get people addicted, you know?
Right.
Well, in this country, you have to be over 18 to buy them now, but the kids are still drinking them like beer.
Yeah.
Well, they promote it when they call it Monster and all this. It's like Spuds McKenzie when we were younger, you know? They got this little fucking dog promoting fucking tranny fluid.
Yeah.
You know?
Ugh.
Yeah, that's unreal. I think there's like 5 or 6, 7 or 8 different flavors of that Liquid Death. I saw it in a display at a convenience store when I was rolling by it, and I was like, jeepers, I can't believe people buy that shit. And they have a witch casting spells over this shit. If you do your research on this stuff, they actually have a real witch casting spells over this water before they can it up.
I'll tell you what I've been doing with my drinks, my water at the moment, is purifying it, adding salt to it, and then putting it in one of these hydrogen bottle things.
Like it?
Yeah, the amazing thing is it quenches your thirst immediately. You only need like half a glass of water and you're done.
Good. Yeah, I don't don't tell AI that.
No.
Look at all this stuff you're computing on no water and no hardly anything.
When I focus this motion that you're seeing, the backdrop.
Yeah.
When you're watching that, try to align your breathing with it.
Yeah, we know.
And all of a sudden it clicks. That's your mouth. That's your breath.
It's really important to breathe in through your nose and out your mouth, though.
Right. But this it's showing the collapsing and expansion of breath. Breathe in, breathe out. That's all the way out. That's on the exhale, all the way in. Right? In, out.
Nice.
So when it's growing, it's expanding, and when it's collapsing, it's shrinking. This syncs with your breath.
I was just trying. How many points on that last star or octagon or shape?
The last one, I think I'm looking at it and I'm trying to count it myself. I think they went 9 positions.
I think it's 9.
This is 9. That's amazing. Yeah,
It's 9.
from 3 to 9. That's 3, 6, 9, all in one little
Mhm.
motion.
Right. And it's also giving you the keys to the kingdom. It's God's clock. This also plays into Enochian star magic. Book of
Really
Enoch.
cool.
Book of Enoch was about chemistry. It was about quantum physics. It was about portholes. It was about watching the stars and that they're fixed, which is what helps you understand concave Earth, because all of a sudden you realize the sky is spinning. And then you realize, oh my God, there's a split in the middle of the sky. And so half of the sky is really dense, your night sky, and then your day sky is less dense. But they're spinning. That's your yin yang. That's the line between night and day, the weaving line between night and day and the yin yang, which is also what we would call the rift in the heavens. The rift the rift is a literal marker between night and day, night sky, day sky. So that's and when you see the sky is turning, and the refraction makes you think that the stars are not moving. I mean, the sky's not moving, but the reality is the stars are fixed and the sky is spinning. Does that make sense to you? Right out of the book of Enoch, it says the fallen angels are fixed luminaries. You think about like refracting light. Water's still.
Do you understand what Matt's trying to explain to you?
I'm trying to just think through it all,
That's what I'm doing.
The easiest way, I'll try and explain it differently, just to give my take on it. But me and Matt agree completely on this. Yeah, what you need to find out about is called the celestial sphere, and that's a map of the stars. And basically, if you imagine that, it's spinning in our sky. So in the northern hemisphere, the stars go anti-clockwise. In the southern hemisphere, they go clockwise, and on the equator, they kind of divide.
Clockwise, counterclockwise. So if that's north, they're going clockwise. South,
Yeah,
counterclockwise.
that's right, because you're living on the inside of the ball. So you're looking up.
Yep.
You're looking
in.
kind of down on the spinning ball compared to looking up on a spinning ball. At a spinning ball, not at a spinning ball. You're watching the spinning ball. That's your sky.
Gotcha. It's amazing. Talking about this, there's another guy. His name's John Butler, Jack Butler, and he wrote a book. But he does a lot of this still motion photography, and shows how the sun and the moon do all that celestial pattern stuff. And he's really into this. And he's right here in Iowa. I think he's over there in Grundy County. But
Fair play, amazing.
you would love to listen to his stuff. And he wrote a book called, he wrote a book called Castle in the Pasture. And he's just a really
They created 2 lies to hide every truth. Just like with the 2-party system, both parties lie to you.
Yeah, you're right, man.
And so you raise up with one lie, which is the globe Earth, the way you're taught it in school. That's one lie.
Mm-hmm.
And then you start catching on to other things, and then all of a sudden you see this flat Earth community. But it's a psyop. It's the second lie. They create 2 lies to hide the truth. And the truth is, like James said, we are inside the Earth. We're not on it. Everything moves backwards. Time runs backwards. We're thinking it's forward motion. It's backwards because we're repeating the history over and over again. We're just looping. It's like everything we're talking about, we've already talked about it, and the outcome's already been decided.
What, you're telling me there might have been a reset? Fuck off.
We've already had this conversation, gentlemen.
We're time looping. Why do I feel like we've already had this conversation somewhere in the future?
Mm.
Is that
Do you
precognition?
remember Twin Peaks? I always go on about Twin Peaks. There's that poem in it. Me. I'll think of it, but yeah, it's very chilling. I'll send it to you later. I'll find it.
Okay.
Fire, walk with me.
Yeah, that's really, yeah, that's interesting. And how many planetary, like you show Draco a lot, how many of those celestial patterns are there? Are there 14 main ones, or?
Well, I mean, they show us 12, but they hid the 13, but there's also minor ones too.
Okay.
So you got the major ones, but there's also, you minor and the major and the major and the minor. There's 144 star constellations. But they only,
don't forget, there used to be 13 months.
right. But they only keep the 12, but there used to be 13. When you consider 13 constellations, then you can start seeing how 13 months and these things synchronize with menstrual cycles with females and lunar eclipses, lunar tides. Why does the moon have such pull over the ocean? Why do we have a lunar tide once a year? That's your lowest tide. Once a year, you have a lunar tide. And see, I think that that's the secret to getting into Oak Island is understanding the lunar tides, and that's the only way in. People have been trying to break into King Solomon's vault forever because that is what Oak Island is. It's a man-made, James, it's a fucking man-made island. The whole goddamn island is a vault.
Wow.
The only way in is through a lunar tide because that's the lowest tide. But they're out there trying to drill in and break into this place, and all it's causing is flood damage because they don't understand. The only way in is through a lunar tide, which means you only have access one day out of the year.
What's allegedly in that Oak Island? What I mean, they built this island out of big oak plants and stuff, and they dredged a bunch of sludge on top of it, and just said it was an island.
Well, no, it's really built. It's really built. It's built out of oak timbers. Like they anchored it to the ground. It's well built. I think it ties to national treasure. When the Knights Templar left the UK, I think they made a pit stop between here and the United States and made that island and dumped all Solomon's gold there.
And there's lots of films to do with that, isn't there? You got to be there at a certain time,
Right.
to get the treasure.
Yeah. There's only one time a year you can get in. So you can go and check out the Oak Island mystery.
Yeah, I've heard a little bit.
They don't want to tell you right now that it's Solomon's treasure vault because that will destroy history books.
Well,
It's like changing the subject, Matt, but did you ever get to the bottom of how to turn seawater into gold? We know it's possible, but
it is possible because all mitochondrial elements are in the ocean water already. Through magnetism and laws of attraction, you can attract material into a trap of sorts, a sand trap of your own design, but you're using frequency to manipulate the water, playing the frequency of the material that you're looking for will attract it to your trap.
Oh, sorry, Matt. Did you see that gadget that I showed you earlier? Have you come across them before?
No.
Let me show you again.
What is the big draw to own so much gold and have so much gold in one's possession? Does
it? Well, they were eating it.
Eating gold?
Yeah.
Wow.
They were consuming it as a food source, which makes sense.
Yeah, I'm just curious about it. Yeah, it's cool and heavy and whatever, but fuck, I don't want a bunch of it.
It makes sense though, because that's what them kings were objective was to, to have as much gold.
Yeah, you got a big pile.
Oh, as Matt says before, it's funny as fuck though, isn't it? Because gold's the most useless metal, really. Not like you're going to make a shovel out of it, is it?
Yeah, it's just like, I'm gonna turn everything. It's just like this whole phenomenon, like the crypto craze, the
But,
transhumanism.
but even like they use it a lot in computers and car stereos and stuff, saying it conducts better than everything else. But
Yeah.
how can it conduct any better than copper?
Mm-hmm. And since we don't really give a fuck about AI, why do we care about it? I mean, why does it? I don't want to say I'm anti technology, but I'm not going to let technology rule what I do, or tell me how much water I'm going to have to give it, or energy.
Anyway, that little device that I showed you is a frequency generator, and so you can basically just dial in your frequency, and it will play absolutely any frequency from 1 to I think it's 100,000 hertz.
They probably call that the genie.
Oh,
The genie frequency. They probably have it.
I'm mega into this stuff because I'm very much into my rife machines, you see.
That's pretty cool. So what were you gonna make up with your sister, Matt?
No.
He was on fire last night.
He's having a poo.
Hell no.
Oh, you should just tell her you love her and get it over with.
She's my half sister.
Have her over for a smoke.
She passed out.
She passed out.
No, she wouldn't make it. She couldn't make it at my table. Fucking pass out.
That's a big one there, man.
You guys have dinner together?
No, I haven't fucking sat down to a meal with her in 20 years, and I thank God for that.
Yeah.
I'd imagine you're pretty not hard to fall out with, but you do have a little knack of upsetting some people sometimes. You know that. I said that very diplomatically. I think you're a fucking cunt, man.
I know. Raised by wolves.
You should send her some flowers saying, "Sorry, I'm such a cunt." How's that?
Oh, I got an hour of work because my wife is puking at home.
Oh shit.
Is it okay? Put these on the tab.
I'm selling the Spider-Man with the bundle.
Oh, okay.
But the other two, yeah, that's fine. But the set, yeah, we got somebody interested in it.
Okay.
It's freezing here.
Is it pretty cold there today?
Oh, cold, yeah. Snow out. Couple inches.
Couple inches. Yeah, we're supposed to get, I don't know. We probably got 5 inches now. Maybe we're supposed to get 14.
And how cold did you say it was? -10 or something?
God damn, that's beautiful.
26 degrees here.
What's
It's
that
higher.
in the other one? 26. That's Celsius, Fahrenheit.
Mm.
Today's high here is 30.
So 32 is above Celsius is 0, right?
It's 33 right here.
33 there, Matt.
Uh-huh.
You're just so he's 1 degree Celsius. Then right?
Yep.
Okay, I'm about in perspective now. So you're about -8, -7, something like that, I guess.
Yeah. So I'm -5 Celsius, I suppose. right? To be in a freezing state
Yep.
and snowing. It's
Yeah,
You're
always
nice and
around
warm
that.
there. You're nice and cozy. You got good heaters and that.
Yeah, I got a new little oil heater the other day,
Right.
and I can keep it about 60. When it's like that, I can keep it about 65 degrees in here. But when it's below zero, I ain't doing much above freezing. But I need to do some more work in here. But it's just
That's so now that pattern right there. I switched the pattern. Watch this. It's gonna speed up. Right. So you see how it's breathing with your breath, right?
got some
So then we've got an
on
advert
there.
at the moment, haven't we? What do we want? Oh, give me some of them.
Now we're gonna speed it up, and you know what you're gonna get? You're gonna get a hyper loop. It's fucking wild. There it is.
You know, I'm going to end up having
There
an
we go.
epileptic fit here, am I? Oh, God, no.
That's all based on geometry. It's not. You get what I mean?
Oh, fuck me.
There's your
Going to
wormhole.
need some acid, I think.
Pretty damn well.
This is how you travel through time. This is how you time travel. Let's go back to the future.
Right then, guys. Lovely speaking to you, but I've got to go and try and make 20 quid. So
You can
I'll
go.
rather catch you later.
All right.
I'll talk
You take care, guys.
Yeah,
Nice
thank
to
you.
meet you. Bye-bye.
In time, you can't be
Have a
stationary.
good one.
You know, in time, it moves forward or backwards. It doesn't remain stationary. That's the you can't sit still in time. You can jump forward or backwards. This kind of applies to how you spend and manage money, the 3 points, the 3 baskets, flip things 3 ways. But this also overlaps into time, past, present, future, 3 dots, 3 places, 3 points. Which made me realize the following: you don't get to tell time what to do. Time tells you. You have no authority or power over time. To think you do, ridiculous. Because we're engaging with reality in time, through time. Are you late? Are you late for an important date? What time you got? See? We don't tell time what to do. Time's always telling us what to do. Right? Think about Alice in Wonderland and the Wild Rabbit. And he's fucking late for an important date.
Yep.
That's most professionals.
Mhm.
They're late for an important date.
I'm still thinking about the northern hemisphere celestial pattern going.
No, this also
Wow.
applies to the celestial sphere too. That's the irony of the whole
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah. So my question for the guy that took off from the UK, the continental divide, that's that line in there, you know what I mean? That's that birthing, that's the difference between the two, the equator, right?
Yeah.
So what does that look like as far as the sphere or the bubble? Does it have an indentation down a little bit, then go back up?
Well, that's just it. It's downforce that pushes you to the ceiling.
Yeah.
It's suction. You know, the static cling. You're grounded to the ground. It's electricity. You ever been in a magnetron, gravitron at the fair?
Is that thing that spins around, the floor drops out?
As a kid, yeah.
And right, and then it sucks you back.
Yeah.
Well,
Mhm.
that's G-force. The
Yep.
G-force sucks you to the wall. Well, in this situation, the G-force is pushing you down to the ground.
Makes more sense, yeah.
Right? The heavy things stick to the ceiling. Heavy things inside of a ball stick to the edge of the ball.
All right.
There's just enough G-force to keep you grounded.
Just enough G-force to keep you fucking grounded.
Well, I'm kind of trying to think out loud, you know.
Mommy and daddy clipped your wings and they didn't want you to fly. So they grounded you. Oh no, I'll have that whole thing smoked in a minute. So you can see how that these two different patterns are the same math, just at different angles and different speeds.
Yep.
How come this wasn't taught to us in school? Why was it left out deliberately?
You know what's kind of wild about that? That pattern, that shape deal you got going there. There's like a bridge they got here over by Des Moines, and they have a trestle that makes all those shapes going like that as you're driving through it.
Right.
Light it up. I'll try to find an image of that and send it to you so you can look at it.
Stuff like this makes autistic people go nutty
Yeah.
because their whole reality is about geometry.
Yeah.
And then they see stuff like this and like, well, how come no one taught me this in university? Why did they leave
It's
it
got
out?
to be a lot of representation of life, don't it?
Right. Light in motion. Light in motion. Thermodynamics. Force in motion. Inertia.
Mm-hmm.
Fluid dynamics. Water in motion. Water in motion. Light in motion. Sound in motion. It's all kind of the same thing. Well, hey, that's sexist and racist, says 90% of people.
Yeah.
And they might only be saying that so they can maintain their occupation, their status, their station, or save face from me in community. You know what I mean? Like, let's argue about it in public. Causing these discussions in public is one of the funniest things I can possibly do because no one takes a word that I say seriously. They won't believe it unless it's Trump saying it or Joe Biden. And by the way, when was the president ever truthful with the country that they serve? Never. If your leaders aren't truthful, then you can't expect anyone else to be. We vote for the best dressed liars. It's really mind-boggling. They're not truthful or factual, and yet people believe them. And you got your minds. So they want you dead. So why would you believe anything they tell you? It's amazing. I'm pretty sure they want to liquidate the assets of all these asses. Let's chemically castrate them, cauterize them from the inside out. Who wants to talk about heart attack, myocarditis, stroke, brain hemorrhaging? Out of millions of children and babies that are dead. God did it, right? It's really wild. To have yourself in a situation where you want to blame God for the virus, blame God for the disease, and man's science is going to save you from God's fucking wrath.
Isn't that something? It makes sense. Make that make sense.
Right?
Well explained.
I'm God's wrath. God's pissed, but no one wants to believe that shit.
Yep.
You got to tell these kids since from birth, man, that these people are out to kill you.
Why?
It's wild, isn't it?
Yeah.
Would you want to kill somebody that's the one that's trying to save you from everybody else killing you?
Right?
It's just like that. Make that make sense. You know, like why would you want to kill somebody that's trying to save you from being killed?
Make that fucking make sense. Oh, my sister. Oh my God. Make that make sense.
Well, hopefully she can see the some different way in this, you know, or at a different angle. You know, that's what a lot of people are confused with.
Oh no,
Not seeing things.
I have lost all my family over this stuff.
Well, we all have in a way.
They chooses government God over their own bloodline. It's amazing. They seek for crowd approval and approval from their peers, but not themselves. So I have a tendency of wanting to put all these people on what? I noticed. Did I notice that you're all full of shit? I can sit here and do this from dusk to dawn and no one will shoot me at the end of the day. They won't sue me either.
Yeah, nobody will say anything. I've never seen anybody come in here and say, "Stop telling the truth, Matt. You're ruining it for every Mason around. You're ruining generations, thousands of years of lies." You can't do that. You have to be controlled.
I've heard a lot of unions talk behind his back.
But not during these streams.
What the fuck they gonna do about it? You know what I mean? But what I'm saying is like, who the fuck are they? What are they gonna do? Come beat you up?
Try to join my posse so they can Charlie Kirk me from the inside out.
Yeah, I mean, I had to go work 40 hours for the electrical union, and I didn't like what Matt said. Fuck that. I gotta go. I gotta go work for the sheet metals union. And I had to work 60 hours and give fucking 60% to the government. And they told me what to get for a vaccine.
Well, he sat there and smokes his dope and talks shit and drinks. That's what I hear usually.
I know what you're saying. You know, it's like, but again, what are they doing that's any different?
Make that make sense.
What are they doing that's any different? They're doing it all. I mean,
Right, try make that make fucking sense. How do you do that?
but they, you know, I mean, when somebody's got to leave their property and go fucking service somebody else, and there's a lot of, you know, there's people that need help and needs and this and that, and this is how this world does generate and operate. But there's a lot of us that fucking sat down and said, fuck it, I'm not participating in this shit because you're out to fucking kill me anyway.
Right. Why?
I'm gonna fucking sit back, talk about it.
Mind fuck, isn't it? Why would you help people that are trying to fucking kill you?
No shit.
Why would you make their lives easier?
Oh, there he is. Get him. You know, get him when he's down.
That shit fucking blows my mind, right? They want you dead, and your job is to make their job easier. What the fuck?
Yeah, come on in. We need clients. Let us cut you. It's a sharp knife. It's clean. That's the doctor. Then you're on a prescription. You know what the hardest thing is to do? Unfucking subscribe. So get it from the scribe. To unsubscribe, it is a fucking bitch, isn't it?
Right?
Yeah.
And once
You know,
you're subscribed, you're subdued. You're subbed.
What are they always? You know, all these fucking
You're
from a
sub.
fucking.
You're submissive. You're subdued.
Well, and that's what AI wants you to do. Get subscribed to these bullshit fucking
Subscribe
things.
to the scribes. Act now. I can see it,
When you're
right?
not, yeah, when you're not part of the government subscription.
Hey, you guys, if you join my posse right now for $999, I'll throw in 3 COVID masks with cure for COVID and stupidity printed clearly on the transparent bag. That's why you can't say there's no transparency, because this bag says apparently kills COVID and stupidity. You know, you get 3 of these bags, 3 zip ties, for 1 for you and 2 of your closest friends if you act now when you subscribe. And we'll also send you a free book of bullshit that you can subscribe to and believe in as well. We call it doctrine.
Yeah.
We call it theology.
Then if you don't subscribe long enough, you can come back and get your fucking masters.
Do you like my thesis? Do you like my mythos or theos? Right? I can see it now. It's amazing. How many people will buy those bags? Holy shit. Just because they heard the word free in there. Thought they were getting a good deal.
Mm-hmm.
Suckers.
Just like that free education. How'd that work out for you? That's really funny for me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That ain't gonna be funny for a lot of people. Right? Anything that's free is bad for you. Free education, free healthcare, free home loans. How do you get a free home loan? Explain that one to me. How the fuck the bank make any money if the home loan was free?
Well, there's a subscription involved, and that's going to cost you a monthly fee.
Forever. 50-year mortgages now. Yay!
Yeah.
Yeah, you missed a fine line. Print.
50-year fucking mortgage. Man, 25 is bad enough.
I know, right? 50-year mortgages, and they're going to reevaluate gold from $20 an ounce to 20,000 an ounce. That's not going to help you or me.
No. It's just going to help these fucking money changers and these scam artists just to
So they can get out
re-quantify
of the
their
hole
fucking
that they put
book.
us in the first place. It's amazing.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry.
All they
You're
had to
paying
do was
attention.
reevaluate the value of gold, and boom, we're out of debt just like that. So they can
Yeah.
start borrowing more money all over again.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the chances of the average man will never own a home coming up.
Well, it's just not that. They're what it redefining what it means to be a fucking man and human is like they're fucking stealing your cellular structure out from underneath your skin while you're out fucking thinking you're making a living, raising a family, and they're harvesting your energy. Fucking whores.
Right.
That's fucking crazy, man. And you're an asshole for fucking telling people about it.
Yeah.
They're doing it right in front of us.
Right. That's the other aspect of this that I really laugh about because I don't talk shit about people behind.
Well, that's the subscribed, I mean, they're the subscribed that are augmented and boosted, and it's unfortunate that we're explaining how these things work and these technologies are working on and under the skin on everybody and why they're fucking mind controlled. And the reason probably why your sister might have Stockholm syndrome is she can't understand half this shit. Because AI has clipped her crown and took her queenness away.
Oh yeah.
A lot of kings and queens got their corona taken.
Oh yeah, they did. She's definitely one of those queens that thinks she's a fucking king.
Yeah.
Oh, it's sexist and racist. No, you can go watch her. Won't take long. About 5, 10 minutes, you realize, my God, this woman thinks she's a fucking man.
She lost her 258 and she's 147 and
Automatically, they're 147s, and the fucking women are 258s.
she transpolarized her polarity.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Because my father married an alpha female that thought she was a fucking man. And what happened to that poor bastard is regression and without realizing it. You know what I mean? All of a sudden, his balls are clipped and he's fucking neutered and bedbound. A housebound husband. Holy shit.
Gotcha. I know right where you're talking.
I just got to.
Alpha females.
Oh yeah, it's amazing. They're amazing creatures. They step into another man's kingdom, another man's house, another man's castle, and decide to fucking occupy and demean
Truck drivers without a fucking tire iron.
it.
Isn't that something?
And the motherfuckers don't even know how to use a griddle or a flat iron.
That's what I'm saying. They can fucking drive the truck, but they can't change the fucking tire.
Can't change the tires. They can't flip a pancake. What the fuck good are they?
But I'm not, and I'm not taking that, again, that is a physical fucking kind of a shit job. Why would any fucking woman want to fucking do that? A man's fucking duty.
Right?
I don't know. I
I
don't
saw
know why any man would want to step into the woman role either,
Right. Right. But see what happened is women thought they were men because of women's lib. They wanted equal rights. They already had equal rights. That's the irony.
Well, not you gotta say that was forced on by the Rockefellers too. That whole fucking agenda was pushed by them. I mean, we just go along with the architects, and that's the whole. These fucking Masons, man, they're evil motherfuckers. They've made all that shit happen.
Right.
It's like an imbalance with them, though. They walk around with their chest hanging out,
Mm-hmm.
no pounding on it. I see the difference in them over like a 30-year stretch or something. It's totally changed.
Oh, you mean just feminism, just like
Yeah. Think back 30 years ago.
yeah.
You never seen nothing like this shit.
Well, I mean, fucking Barbie's driving and got the cock on fucking pink wagon,
No, it's hilarious. We can sit here and talk all day, and feminists and communists and socialists and capitalists and Marxists are going to be fucking confused. It's like the Catholicists or the Cathars.
Yeah, it's all fucking fine and dandy until good men get angry and stand up and fucking do something about it. Then we're all the good women.
Thinking they're the men.
Fucking standing behind us saying, "Oh, good job. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you."
Right? Fucking wild, isn't it?
Oh, I'm glad you saw that coming. Boy, we didn't see that. Oh boy, that was close. Seemed like another Bolshevik revolution coming by.
Right?
I can't believe we saw that happen in America.
Yeah, I know. All it takes is a good people to sit silent, say nothing, do nothing, and turn a blind eye.
I wouldn't think any good woman would even want that role.
Well, everybody wants fucking to be the king, Everybody wants to be the top fucking breadwinner. Whether it be genetically modified fucking bread or not, they want to fucking still make the best fucking bread. And there's a lot of truth to that, man. They fucking throwing hair in that shit and everything else. And whether it be a man or woman selling it,
Yeah.
doesn't fucking matter. They fucking want to sell the best fucking modified garbage. I don't want to buy that crap anymore. None of us do. And hopefully none of you do.
Art of selling is not to be selling. Art of speaking best used with art of listening when performing it.
Mm-hmm.
That's the headline. And what did the schools do? What did the teachers union do? What did they do? They took the arts and crafts out of school because they thought that was a great idea. Taking arts and crafts out of school to make craftier, more intelligent people. Then I found out by accident that listening was an art form as well as speaking. Speaking, listening, hearing, these are all performance arts and crafts. And they took them out of school. That's fucking amazing.
Yeah.
So you know where they are? They're fucking homeless without an institution. And we're at war with the homeless people. Because we love them so much. Ask the Democrats and democracy and George Soros how they feel about pedestrians, right?
Yeah, no shit.
You know why they
And
hate pedestrians? Because they don't pay the king's highway taxes. And how long before everybody's in a fucking 15-minute city and they can walk to their job within 15 fucking minutes?
yeah, because they got a carbon credits tax because they're getting fucking penalized to drive on the highway. Who the fuck made these fuckers king? Fucking nuts, man.
Let the dogs bark. The lion is still the king. No Lion King.
Man, there's a lot of Lion Kings around.
Found out fucking Trump's Lion King. Holy shit.
47's 11.
Yes, it is. And 2 is oppositional, which is bipolar.
Yeah, that's crazy. But it's not. It's just words and phrases and numbers and geometry.
I tried to make my floor about the geometry more than the language of it. Look at all the pretty patterns, man. You like these sound shapes? Did I confuse black and white squares? Was I able to check them off a hit list? It's funny when you think about it that way, right? Santa Claus has got a hit list. The government's got a checklist. They got to put you in a black or a white cubicle. How you professionals doing? You want to shout out to me from your black or white cubby holes? You want to explain to me or confess to me how you got duped into working a 9 to 5 while your master's compassed and squared your reality? Sounds pretty ridiculous, doesn't it? What if you're not a square at all? What if you're a bubble boy? Every little boy and every little girl is in a bubble. And everybody you got a personal bubble, right? Good people, persons, right? Y'all got bubbles, right? Did I blow in bubbles? How I doing, Chuck?
Fine. Great.
I wonder how many people would actually have a response for any of these things. How many forms, figures, shapes, and patterns are there? How many words do we need for these things? Potty science, polygonals, Archimedean structure types, geometry, sacerdotal arts, the arts of the crafts. How many words do we need to describe a singular thing? Right? And that it's a good thought process, right?
Yes, it is.
If I say box, you're confused because I didn't say square. If I said square, you'll be confused because I didn't say box or cube. But are they all relative? It's all fucking same shit.
Yeah.
They're just caught up on the euphemisms. Word spells words. Take a breath, right? Breathe in, breathe out. Yeah. Yeah. I gotta have a punk grade out today, Chuck.
What's that?
I said I'm gonna have them all punk grade out today.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Right? There's only one code. But the code was inverted. It's presented to the general population in reverse. Isn't that wild?
Yep.
And autistic people have a tendency of doing what? Looking at everything backwards before moving forwards. Amazing.
Yep.
Yep.
Still got it.
What's the-
Boy here too.
Yep. That's the real edit.
That's it.
That.
I'm getting money in the mail soon.
Oh, yep.
I saw a meme
Unfortunately, you might want it. It's the ball phone, U2, and Rayquaza.
Yep.
Charizard, Beast.
We got the about her too yesterday.
Uh-huh.
We got a little taste.
Yeah. Yeah. But bro, you can't just my girlfriend she likes her privacy, man. She'll tell you right off.
He was like,
Yeah.
he was like, oh,
That's your fault. She's a fucking firecracker.
It's a huge one.
Huh?
It's a huge one.
Yes, it is. So these patterns are the art of creation or the building blocks of life. They're also describing for you in 2D in this fashion the layers to reality, spheres within spheres. See what I'm saying there? You have the atmosphere, you have the ionosphere, you have the lithosphere, you have the troposphere, you have a biosphere. You're not on the biosphere, you're inside the biosphere. How can you be on the earth when you're inside the earth? How can you be separate from the system of operations when it's a closed system of operations that you're within? You're within a closed system of operations, which implies biosphere or planisphere. Huh?
Makes sense there, yeah.
I might get one. Do you want a couple packs of cards today?
Yep.
I won't open them. I'll let.
Yep. Now I'm switching from that person. So I've already jumped to 3 different platforms during this.
Mhm.
Now I'm going on to person number 3. All right, I just showed you 2 different people and they're saying the same thing, right? And here comes my friend Quentin. I got how these people fucking fucked for life. I can see that. How many mathematical forms are there? 1? Huh? How many numbers are there? 9?
I was going to say that.
What happens when no one can disagree about these things? And it's completely oppositional to teachings of the education system.
It's going to have a
Does that cause
reverse effect.
Huh?
Reverse effect.
Yeah.
Everything's in sequence to the 9 too, isn't it?
Yep. Yep. Every time measure, every procession measure,
Mm-hmm.
every builder's angle,
I've noticed that.
the circle, you're in the womb 9 months, head, neck, chest, back, abdomen, 2 arms, 2 legs, 9 parts to your body. It's all part of the
Yeah.
9 code. And I realized
Once you let go, it's hard to contradict.
right. 9 rays of light instead of 7. 9 root races to humankind or mankind, humanity. Isn't it weird how everything is associated with a 9?
Yeah, and it's out there for you to see. You just got to see it.
My sister doesn't want to see it. It's pretty compelling, right?
Yeah.
Like, hello. Want to talk about free energy? This is probably the key. Isn't that wild? There's your key. Oh, that's sexist and it's racist. Huh? Imagine that. Imagine this information being sexist and racist. Ridiculous. Yeah.
I haven't seen one almost. Want a free lighter?
Hey,
Do you collect lighters?
naturalized and dual citizens just got banned from all federal offices starting at midnight tonight.
Do you collect lighters?
Ooh.
Right? Constitutional crisis explodes. Kennedy's Born in America Act just passed Senate 51 to 49. Naturalized and dual citizens banned from all offices. Senator Kennedy's Born in America Act requiring every federal office holder to be a natural born U.S. citizen with no dual citizenship ever held. Passed the Senate 51-49 on a pure party line vote after VP tiebreaker was invoked. Effective at midnight tonight, all naturalized citizens immediately stripped of federal office, dual citizens, past or present, permanently barred from Congress, cabinet, judiciary, even postal inspector, current office holders have 72 hours to resign or face arrest. Kennedy took the well. Draw colder than steel, the Constitution says, natural born for president. I just made it a law for everybody. If you weren't born on this soil, you don't run this soil, period. Holy shit.
Well, that's going to have a profound impact.
So many people, yeah, because consider right now how many of these people are dual citizens to Israel. So I'm really surprised that fucking shit passed. You know, because how many people in Congress have a dual citizenship status with Israel? Dual citizenships, right?
I'd say, yeah, I'd say a lot of them do.
Yeah, that's why I'm really surprised that passed. Like more than fucking half.
Yeah, that's a huge game changer there, boy.
Yes, yes, it is.
Or face arrest. Ooh.
Holy shit, things are going down. Going down, down, down. They are going down. Down, down, down. They are going down. That's like music to my ears, you know? About time somebody got fired. Right? Greenhouse.
Mm-hmm.
We need to stop worrying about other countries and start worrying about our own. It's amazing. Nothing like some sexist and racist information to get your morning racing. Huh? I hope you enjoyed your free education because I didn't too. I'd be asking for a refund, right? I didn't get no free education. It's wild shit. This will really have the children's creative juices flowing, right, parents? Creativity is condemned in a corporal classroom. Like corporal punishment?
I'm getting you a $25 card too, whichever one you want.
Well, you figure that out.
Maybe more than that. A $30 card or a $50 card.
I don't know, man. You don't have to do that. There's your tourist field right there. There's your bubble boy. Isn't that amazing, Chuck?
Yes, it is, man.
That right there is also the same as your biosphere. right? The biosphere. That one.
Oh, I can see it.
Holy shit. Just found some fucking nice video games for the Wii, man. Try to grab them for the library. Zelda, Super Paper Mario, Super Mario Galaxy 1, 2, Kirby's Epic Yarn.
Would you like the Dragon Ball Z game?
No, I'd like that.
What do you want?
I want that pile.
How much is it?
$60.
You ordered it offline?
Mm-mm.
Where?
No, they'll deliver it though.
Hey. What do you want? You want all those?
That's how much they want for all of them.
How much?
$60.
$60?
Yep.
Not bad.
Nope.
It's a good deal.
Yeah. It's a great deal on them. Yes, it is. It's just fucking amazing, man. Telling the truth, and all they want to do is thumb me. Thumb me. Right? It's wild.
Would you like a free bowl?
No, it's okay, man.
Okay, it's pretty nice.
It's okay.
Cost me $50. It's a good bowl. The glass changes colors. Glass changes colors when you get high off it.
Yeah, that's a super cool pile of Wii games. I'm like, what? I haven't seen them in about 6 months. Better grab them. But those rare games, I put them with the system. You know, they were sitting in that person's closet for years.
Yeah, the ones you named off was pretty good. Probably
Right.
hard to find too.
Right. No, exactly. And what I'll do is I'll put them with the system.
Make a package, nice one.
Right. Right. And they're
Oh
just
yeah.
because they don't have a system. And see, I'll get a system from somebody that doesn't have any games. And then I put the two things together. Oh my God. It's beautiful.
Surprise, surprise.
Yeah.
It is kind of a surprise, you know. I mean, it's hard to get a whole system together like that.
No, it is. It is. I put
I mean,
together
it's not. Yeah, it's not as often as one would think.
a Just Dance bundle yesterday because that's pretty popular with girls. So I created a Just Dance bundle with the fit board and a dance pad. Comes with karaoke and the DJ spin turntables and a bowling ball for virtual bowling. Tell me they're not gonna have fun.
Oh, yeah.
And I put about 25 games with it. See what I mean? It's a whole big bundle. It's system included. And I've got it posted for $600 cash or trade. Cost of a PS5. About 25 games. See what I
Now
mean?
when they come in, yeah. Now when they come in there with the 600 trade, that's at your discretion too, right?
That's me. I have to look at it and go, can I get that out of it?
So once again, you're setting a playing field, you know, determining the value of it, what it's going to sell for. Got to keep all that in mind.
Right. Exactly.
But the trades are probably, you know, sometimes beneficial too in your favor by far, though.
Right. That's the art of up trading. No, that's not a job. Bullshit. That's not a skill. Bullshit.
Well, yeah, you got to, I mean, you got to level your playing field out, you know, in your store, you know, to keep it generating, going.
Right.
If not, it'll fail.
Right.
That's no more than, you know, me keeping the maintenance up on the trucks and shit, whatever.
Right.
If it breaks down, I don't need, you know, I get it, you know.
Right. Like
There's more to it than just sitting there on your fucking ass. Just, you know,
right.
if you sell out, then you're going to die out.
Right. All right. Just piecemealing things the way I do it generates a steady, slow, passive income. I don't need big money. What you want is steady money. And it's funny when it's your own money making you money. And then people are like, oh, you got to pay taxes on it. Why? What is there to pay taxes on? I bought taxed goods, secondhand goods, sold them third hand. My time, my labor. I bought the goods. I took the initiative. Me. I.
I'm getting you an EX Gyarados.
All right.
You like Gyarados?
Yeah. Yep.
You just have it.
They just. I realized without me, the whole thing dies.
Oh yeah, I bet. It takes a certain type of, you know, individual to, because it is an art what you're doing, you know. I mean, not anyone can do that.
No. Really cannot. Damn sure.
to do this type of work, you got to be a salesman.
Right? Well, I'm gonna trip to the old man.
I'll be back. I'm gonna make a couple calls real quick. I got a watch too today. I might get that.
Oh, cool.
I'll be back.
Everybody got duped. Everybody got clowned, suckered, suckerfish, clownfish. Amazing.